brands literally never stop. We're getting new releases every single day, and it's actually very hard to keep up with everything. I honestly feel overwhelmed, and I'm pretty sure you feel the same. So I selected a few new releases that we're going to discuss today. In this video, we're going to see how Essence is killing the drugstore game, $70 eyeshadow palettes, and how brands are trying to sell us cheap packaging like it's literally made of gold. Let's start with the first one. I have my iPad here, and the first one is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Unreal Lips Healthy Glow Nectar Oil. We have 6 shades: pink watermelon, strawberry vanilla, coconut water, cherry glaze, pure peach, and candy fig. They're all scented. First of all, we don't need more lip oils on the market, and we don't need more expensive lip oil in extremely cheap packaging. I just know that this packaging is gonna be super cheap. It reminds you of the new Lancome, I think it was Lancome, the new lip glosses that they released, and it's the same kind of feeling. Maybe Charlotte Tilbury feels a bit more expensive than Lancome, but still, like, couldn't you give us like a nice glass packaging, like similar to the Dior one, or like a plastic one? Like, why this squeezy tube that it's so, honestly, so boring? I don't know what's going on at Charlotte Tilbury headquarters, but I think they're a bit confused because we've seen the past few releases in very cheap packaging. For example, the 9-pan eyeshadow palette, extremely cheap packaging. Then they also released the blushes that also look very cheap, and now these lip oils. I honestly have a theory what's going on at Charlotte Tilbury. I believe they want to try to get a better margin, which means that they want to lower the cost of production so they have higher profit in the end. And as someone that worked in marketing for a beauty company in the past, I know how that looks like. The problem with this cheap packaging is that it doesn't make me excited. I don't want to buy this the same way I don't want to buy the eyeshadow palettes, even if I know from people that try them that they're amazing. They're like very good quality. But I don't know. This also is $25 each, which is insane. And she calls this Unreal Lips Healthy Glow Nectar Oil. The only thing unreal is the price, girl. This doesn't make any sense to me. Like, the colors are very pretty, they look nice, they're probably gonna be the same exact color in 6 different tubes. Nothing's gonna change. But yeah, I am honestly not excited. I will definitely not purchase this. The next one is by Essence, and this is the Yeehaw Country Trend Edition. This is amazing. So it's a collection of 6 pieces, and we have a blush stick, 2 lip glosses, 1 plumping lip oil, 1 jumbo eye pencil, 1 primer stick. Honestly, it feels really nice. I actually saw this in store the other day, and this inspired this whole video because I didn't know this was new. So I was like, okay, let me make a video because this is super exciting. First of all, it's country related. I'm not a big fan of country in general. I think it's more like an American thing. In Europe, it's not that huge. I think Taylor Swift fans are gonna go insane for this collection, because what I love about this one is that not only is country inspired in the colors, but they are actually having packaging that reminds us of country. So for example, the jumbo eye pencil has a cowboy hat on top, and I love that, honestly. We have the lip oil, the plumping lip oil, that has boots inside the cap. Literally boots. They look like Barbie boots. They look like boots you would put on your Barbie. It feels amazing. Then they have also the lip gloss, which comes with a keychain, comes with like a, I don't know if it's a mirror. It's amazing. And I know that this is going to be extremely affordable. Probably everything is going to be less than 5-6 euros per piece, which is amazing. How is it possible that Essence is doing more exciting stuff and gives us a way nicer packaging than Charlotte Tilbury, and they charge us maybe 3-4 euros for a lip gloss? So something it's a bit broken in the market. A brand like Essence that is known to be affordable, it's giving us better things for a fraction of the price. Even if I know this packaging is made of plastic, it makes me want to buy it because there is a thought behind it. There is like a collection feeling behind it, that I know that I'm buying something and it reminds me exactly of something else, which is the country culture. So I honestly don't get it. This is very cute. I've seen it in store. It's amazing. I think it's super sweet. It's so refreshing to see that affordable brands put so much effort in a collection. In Charlotte Tilbury, that probably has much higher budgets, it's not delivering that. Next one by Ilia, we have some blushes, and these are the Soft Focus Blurring Blush Talc Free Powder Blush. These come in 7 beautiful shades. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. They come in 8 beautiful shades. Honestly, I'm intrigued. There is something about this packaging. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it just scratches something in my brain. There is something so satisfying about this packaging. I don't know what is it, but it looks honestly super cute. They're $36 each, which is a lot, and probably the package is going to be like super cheap plastic. This product is going to be 100% recyclable, so you can just recycle the whole box, like the whole container, for example, which is amazing. I know already like how that plastic is going to feel like. I don't know if this is something that the brand does for everything or just this line. I believe they do it for everything because I've seen it in store and it looks like it's recyclable. These are probably going to give you similar results like you have with the Hourglass blushes or the Nabla blushes, so that blurred effect. These are also talc free, so I'm very curious how they're going to look on the skin. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. I will probably try one of 2 of them. Definitely Closer, it's calling my name, and Glimpse also is calling my name. Only problem, I'm not sure about it. I need to see it in store. I don't know if they're inclusive for darker skin tones, because Magnetic, for example, and Pulse, they might work on darker skin tones, but we need to see them. I just hope they're not going to be ashy. I just hope that they can have more than one shade that they can use, because this line is definitely targeted towards lighter and medium skin tones. I don't know how this is going to work for darker skin tones. The price is just too much. I think $36 for a blush like this, it doesn't make any sense to me, when you can get another blush for maybe like $20, 20 euros, at least in Europe, and you basically get the same effect, and also the shade range is a bit more inclusive than that. Then we have a product from L'Oreal, and this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Face Sculptor. This, I think for now it's available only in Europe, and maybe actually only in the UK. Hopefully it comes to other countries as well. This comes in 7 shades, and it's a face contour. I love the fact that this comes in like a lipstick content. They're probably going to be very easy to apply, very easy to blend. They come in 7 shades. I'm not excited about the shade range. It caters more to lighter and medium skin tones. Dark skin tones, they just have one shade, and it doesn't even look that dark. From the pictures that I've seen, I honestly don't believe this shade range, and the picture that they post, I need to see an actual person of color trying it, because they always give us like fake shade ranges and fake swatches, and then when we actually see them in person, they're so light. For example, if you just look at the last color and then you see it in the swatch, it looks like 2 different products. So I need to see people trying them on. They look very warmy here, and the first 3 colors, they look like concealers, so I don't really know where they're going with this. Like shade 1 looks like concealer to me, unless that's their point, to make it like highlight and sculpt, but they don't mention that. They just mention sculpting. So I'm not sure how the first 2 shades are going to work as contour shades, and I have a feeling that they're going to be more like bronzers, because this is usually the case for brands. It's super hard to make cool tone products for sculpting, and they always deliver bronzers. But yeah, I'm very intrigued, and I'm pretty sure the price is going to be amazing. I'm interested because L'Oreal is delivering amazing products recently. Next, by Natasha Denona, we have the High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. This one comes in several beautiful shades, and they are described as self-setting, water-resistant, highly pigmented formula. Not sure about that. All day wear, blah, blah, blah. Natural matte finish, $38 each. I mean, that's a steep price, but you know, it's Natasha Denona. I'm actually very intrigued. I usually don't wear bronzers, because being extremely cool tone, it just looks like I apply peanut butter on my face. It doesn't look good on me, honestly. I put this one in here because I just want the liquid foundation, because she's already gave us the powder foundation, now this bronzer, so we're getting there. Only problem is that she describes them as matte, which I don't understand, because from the pictures that she shared, they all look very luminous, and I don't see them matte. Like, they're more satin to me, especially you can see the reflection of the light that they're using for shooting. You can see it in the center of the swatch, so I'm not sure about that, if they're actually gonna dry as matte. It looks kind of matte, but it also looks satin, so I don't know if it has any mica inside. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the shade range is gonna be great. It looks like it's pretty inclusive, and the first shade actually, and the lighter one, doesn't look that warm, so maybe it's a bit more neutral. I can try it on. We need a liquid foundation. Please give us a liquid foundation. I'm just waiting for that. I love all her products, especially the one for the base. Next one from MAC, we have the Lip Glazer Glossy Lip Liner. These are coming in 8 shades that you can see here on the screen. They call these gel liners that deliver a voluminous look designed to make your lips shine effortlessly. Creamy, buildable color. Gel liners. I'm honestly not sure about this one as well. Like, how it's gonna be the durability on this one, because I can imagine this being extremely soft and being a gel glass, so they don't mention anywhere this being long lasting. So I have the feeling that these are not gonna last anything on the lips, to be honest with you guys. And also they say that these lip liners deliver some form of like hydration to the lips. Me personally, I speak from my own experience, I don't want my lip liner to hydrate my lips. I can have my lip oil for that, my lipstick, or just my lip balm at night. I don't want my lip liner to hydrate my lips. So I'm a bit scared about this one. I couldn't find the price also, but it's probably gonna be $25-30 each. Also, the shade range is super weird, like Candy Yum Yum, Lady Danger. Those are not that popular colors like they used to be back in the days, but now we're going more into like neutrals and stuff. Hey everyone, Mirella from Editing here. I wanted to add a few more thoughts on those MAC lip liners. What I wanted to say is not that they should only give us neutral shades. What I meant is like they should maybe have a balance and give us also neutrals, so people get curious about this line and they try the product. Because I don't know how many people still buy Candy Yum Yum or Lady Danger, but I don't think it's gonna be that many. So I hope this clarifies this part, because I understand now during the editing phase that it's maybe a bit confusing. And I apologize if you can hear my washing washing machine in the background. Unfortunately, it's very loud. So being this a new line, they're probably going to expand it, and you can see from the swatch how shimmery these lip liners are. So I'm honestly not sure. I'm definitely not going to buy them because I want a long-lasting lip liner. I don't want something that is just going to glide all over my face. They call this glide, right? Lip glazer. No, they don't call them glide. Imagine if you just put Candy Yum Yum, which is a very hot pink. Imagine if Candy Yum Yum just goes like migrates all over the face. It's not the best result. So again, not excited about this one. Yeah, not my style, definitely. Then next, what's next on the shopping block? Next, from Makeup by Mario, we have Master Matte Long Wearing Cream Eyeshadow in 10 beautiful shades, $25 each. They're all matte, and Mario says they deliver medium to full coverage, easy to blend even with fingertips, and they're inspired by the Master Matte eyeshadow palettes. I've seen a few comments of people calling this boring, but like it's literally Makeup by Mario. Like his colors are always going to be nudes and mattes and just earthy tones. It's not going to get exciting probably because that's his brand identity and brand aesthetic. I'm very intrigued. I'm always looking for good liquid eyeshadows that are not shimmers. It's not that easy to find them, and that's why I'm very intrigued. He's probably going to expand maybe the line and give us shimmers as well and give us satins or other finishes. I have hyperpigmentation on my eyelids and they are usually darker than the rest of my face, so I always need to use either concealer or an eyeshadow base, and I'm very intrigued by Bisque. I think it's gonna work really well on me and on my eyelids, and perhaps also mauve. Espresso, it's amazing as well. I hope they work nicely under powder eyeshadows, and I hope they are not too dry and they don't crack on the eyelids. I hope they stay a bit soft and I can blend them easily and they don't dry down too fast. But yeah, excited. I definitely want to try them. The price is a bit expensive, honestly, as nowadays a lot of brands have liquid eyeshadows, but not everyone makes mattes. So yeah, very excited. Next, by REM Beauty, we have the Fembo collection, and these are 4 new products in the shade Fembot. I'm not sure if these are actually new products or just an extension in the Fembot shade, which I love. They have that in the liquid eyeshadow. It's amazing, and we will have in this collection a single eyeshadow $22, plumping lip gloss $17, a drip glossy balm $19, and then a glow stick $22. So it's actually pretty nice, and this shade, it's amazing. I'm interested in the single eyeshadow and maybe the glossy lip balm. I'm not sure yet. I know that REM Beauty is not the most popular brand. I know that they had like a rough beginning. People are not crazy about it, but I know that now Ariana owns 100% of the company, or like she owns the majority of it. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna do great things. And I have a few products from them, and especially the powder blushes. I love them. They're amazing, like super soft, silky, smoothing blushes. They're really, really, really nice. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm probably gonna buy a few products. You can also buy this as a bundle and save some money if you're interested. I think it has potential to grow and do amazing stuff, and she can always turn things around and start making maybe better decisions for the company. The creativity is there. She's an amazing artist, so I really hope she's gonna do better. Then next, by Hourglass, we have the Curator eyeshadow palettes. They come in 6 variations. They all mix mattes and shimmers, apart from Minimalist, which is fully matte. This is $68, not the whole thing. One palette is $68, which for me, it's insane to pay almost $70 for 4 eyeshadows. And honestly, like, they are variations of the same thing. How can you call this a collection when they're the same palette in slightly different shades? Like, literally, it looks a bit depressing to me. Like, they look the same. Am I crazy, or they just look the same? Some of them, they're a bit more warm, some of them, they're a bit more like neutral, but they're honestly the same exact thing. The only thing about this collection that I really love is the packaging. At least I hope this packaging heavy, nice feeling, satin, like smooth. It reminds me of the Orebella, I think is the name of the brand of Bella Hadid, the perfumes. It reminds me of the cap. I think it's brass, like very heavy, very thick material. So I really hope at least they did that, and I hope this is not going to be like light and just not have any weight to it, because otherwise, why am I paying $17 for? I'm not interested in buying this just because we don't need another neutral eyeshadow palette, and we don't need to be spending $70 for 4 eyeshadows. I think it's too much, and honestly, brands just need to get a grip and just need to just go outside and touch some grass, because this is not it. Like, it's just not it. Hourglass, please do better. You have really great products. Going back to the shade range, I don't know, maybe just one of them, it's gonna be working on darker skin tones, which is the one that has the brown shimmer on the left. Why are we making 6 palettes that are all the same thing in slightly different colors? Like, we don't need it. You could have made one that was shimmer, one that was matte, and that would have been enough, and then expand the range on pinks, on reds. I don't get it. I wouldn't be purchasing this. I think the price is just insane. Then we have the last one. This is by COSRX, and this is the Airy Light Invisible Sun Stick SPF 50+, PA4+. They say that this applies effortlessly like a veil of air, delivering strong UV protection without heaviness, greasiness, and stick. This is honestly very intriguing. I love sun sticks. I use them quite a lot, especially in summer, on the back of my hands. I use them on my neck, sometimes on top of my makeup as well. Not always. They are super practical, especially if you cannot wash your hands, you can just apply it and you don't have to spread it too much. What makes me intrigued here is that they say it's not greasy and it's not sticky. Sometimes sun sticks, they can feel a bit like it's wax. For example, the Beauty of Joseon, it just feels like pure wax on my face. I cannot use that. It's just so thick and so heavy. They say it leaves no white cast. We will see about that. And it has niacinamide, zinc PCA, and a calming complex of allantoin, panthenol, and centella asiatica. They say the price that I've seen online already is $23, but definitely, yes, that is going to be cheaper than that. I see if it's already live on the website, I can put a picture. I love almost everything that COSRX releases. They have amazing products. And yeah, this one I'm definitely going to buy it and trying to let you know how it is. Okay, everyone, that was all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching this video till the end. I really appreciate it. This helps my channel a lot, and what helps in my channel also is subscribing and like this video. So I would love if you could do that, and then also hit the notification bell so you know exactly when my next video is up. Thanks a lot for watching again, and see you in the next one. Bye.